From blues music to fashion trends and sports icons, the impact of Black Chicago permeates throughout pop culture. Now, that influence is sometimes overlooked in mainstream media, but a local journalist is putting Black Chicago back on the map with her new book. Inglewood native Ariane Nettles is the author of We Are the Culture, Black Chicago's influence on everything. The book is set to be released in April, and it is her love letter to Black people and Chicago culture. Ariane, thank you so much for being here with us live.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so first of all, tell us about this book, A Love Letter to Black Chicago Culture.
Absolutely. So, you know, as a fellow Chicago girl, like, we love our city and we love everything that we've contributed to the world. And a lot of times that is just not recognized. And so I wanted to kind of create something that could, in a way, kind of tell some of those stories. Because there's no way that one book could really tell everything that Black Chicago has contributed. But I wanted to kind of hint at some of my personal favorite stories.
So talk to me about some of those favorites when you think about Black Chicago culture.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the, biggest ones is this idea of the blues, right? And of course, rightfully so, a lot of times we think of the South in places like Mississippi. But during this Great Migration, we have a lot of our grandparents and, our parents coming from places like Mississippi and the Delta and coming up and creating this new urban sound right here in Chicago. And that is now, when we have this big blues festival every year, that's what we're celebrating. And so just recognizing a lot of these types of cultural contributions, jazz, film, television, a lot of those things started right here, and they started with Black Chicagoans.
Are there any other people or events that really just make you think of Black Chicago culture?
Yeah, and I think the thing is that, the OG, the originator, John Baptiste Point du Sable, right? The first non-indigenous settler of Chicago, when you think about that and like the way that he approached coming to Chicago or this area is like really indicative of being innovative and being new and being fresh in how you see it. And so it's kind of like he was that model, and we've just continued to keep going from there.
Yeah, and I really love this because, sometimes even in national news, we're hearing, about some of the hardships of Chicago and the violence, but it's like, it's so much more to Chicago than that, and I'm sure that's a part of your book as well.
Absolutely. There's so much to celebrate from the past, and there's so much to celebrate from the future.
You could have done this in a different medium. You could have gone on a podcast. Why did you decide to write a book specifically?
I think that, when you write a book, and I am an academic, so when you write a book, it becomes part of like a canon, right? And, I think about my time growing up and doing Black History Month projects. I go to the library, right? We used to get books. And so being able to have something that people could reference and use just felt really important.
Yeah, and I saw a post and it says something along the lines of, find somebody who loves you as much as Chicagoans love Chicago.
That part, right?
That's it, and that's kind of connecting to your book. Really proud of you and really excited and you said it launches in April?
Yes,
Releases
April 16th.
in April. All right, well, we got a little sneak peek, so I'm gonna have to take a read before then.
Absolutely.
And to learn more about Ariane Nettles' book and the contributions of Black Chicagoans to American culture, visit our website, abc7chicago.com.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.